Well, it's 207 yards today from this elevated tee with a very strong wind right behind. It's nothing more than just a little 3/4 8-iron. You could stand on a 9 if you wanted to. And this pin over here on the left side of the green, kind of tucked behind that left bunker. You just want to try and move it in from right to left, but when it's straight downwind, it's very difficult to curve the ball. Pretty much stays on the line you started on.
Straight on top of that flag, fraction long. He's really a master at those shots.
Garcia very close. Fowler can hold this. Put the US one up. Oh, great try. He's had a few of those today, Rickie Fowler, but just edged away and stayed above ground. That was close. That stays all square.
Fowler from the fairway here. Jimmy Walker finding the fairway. McIlroy in the rough.
Well, a nice position here for Jimmy Walker. Wind coming virtually straight off the left, maybe helping a little bit from 122. It's a pretty level shot, not much up or downhill. And the pin's cut over a little ridge, so you want to fly it all the way back there. He's had beautiful tempo today in the wind, and it has been gusty this afternoon.
Oh, this man's got a lovely technique. His line of swing is very good. You don't have to fiddle it too much in the wind. And another lovely wedge shot.
Not a very good lie here. Ball below his feet. Has to dig it out of the grass from 106.
Seemingly getting too much run of the ball today. He's not quite firing, Rory. McIlroy's approach didn't get Garcia too far up the green, so a longish putt for the birdie 3. America in quite handy. They'll have a great chance to knock it in now for a win with that ball coming up short. Chance to sneak ahead on the 11th. Fowler, really good opportunity for the birdie and to win the hole, which he takes. So the tide has turned for the Americans, up in one of the matches now.
Pretty friendly hole location here in the middle of the green, kind of back middle. But it'll be a really good shot to just reach the green, let alone getting it close. And there's a very deep front left bunker that's to be avoided, so I wouldn't be surprised to see this one played out a little to the right.
Well, not ideal, because Americans will have a shot from the fairway. They can attack the flag, but at least it's on the fairway. Relatively straightforward little chip.
The wind has changed direction a little bit. This wind is more in his face than what it was this morning. Still from the left, but it's really hurting a lot. This from 165. It was really a good tee shot from Jimmy Walker. Great angle here, really takes the front left bunker out of play for Fowler.
Interesting situation for this man to be in. I'm reliably informed by my Scottish colleague here that it's the first time Rickie Fowler has ever been up in a Ryder Cup match. And that's not the best approach shot he's hit.
Third shot into 12 for Walker. Nice crisp strike. McIlroy going with a lot of loft here. You'd think with a little bump and run he could have played that with a 9 or 8 iron. Garcia for par. Hole. And put the Americans 2 up. No problem. Europe suddenly looking very shaky in the third match.
And not much energy coming from McIlroy or Garcia there.
Well, he doesn't have a very good lie. The ball's sitting down a little bit. This from 175, a wind behind. You really have to go a little bit to the right of this pin. There's a bunker just left of the hole. This would not be the place to be.
Oh yes, time for something special, and that's what he comes up with. From a not very good lie, that is a glorious shot.
Just saying, when he left the last green, he needed a little bit of a spark to get some energy into him. That might just produce it. Now he looks a little bit more lively. That's what the vice-captain Miguel wanted to see.
Wind straight behind. I think you have to guard against going over the green. That is not grass. It's really a nasty kind of lie. He's a very strong player and hits his irons a mile. But I think you're going to want to kind of just pinch it a little bit, hands forward, ball back a little bit, and just try and get a descending blow and try and keep as much vegetation out of the contact as possible.
Looks very wiry grass.
Yeah, it is around the ball, but not right where contact's going to be made.
Go the Warriors!
Third shot for Rickie Fowler. Slow down. It wasn't easy. Not much green to work with. And these fairways so tight, it's hard to get loft on the shot. America have missed. Garcia has 2 putts to win the hole.
Well, I'm surprised they asked him to putt it, really. I mean, he was always going to lag that up there. I think that was a little bit strange. Wonderful second shot from McIlroy from the fairway bunker. So this is a match that has really swung backwards and forwards. McIlroy on the 14th. 309 into the wind. Giving it all he's got. That's okay. Coming towards the end of 2 rounds, very hard. Jimmy Walker, intention clear. No chance of him going at the green. This is just a layup. Obviously the idea is get it on the fairway and try and play from there, get the control with the ball coming into the green. Europe in the rough.
Foolish lob wedge. Just spins away a little, unlucky. It's a good shot.
Garcia playing his second to the 14th, and he's decided to play it off the cart path. It's going to come off pretty fast. But he obviously preferred that to trying to drop it in the rough and maybe get an iffy lie. That's good touch.
Birdie chance then for Rory McIlroy at the 14th. After that missed putt from McIlroy, Jimmy Walker with a chance to win the hole. Oh. th tee, and Sergio Garcia keep it down the right hand side. Not there. That is absolutely where you mustn't go.
Jimmy Walker just wants to feed this in holeable range. And he does just that. Straight down the banner. Lovely shot. This is going to be a bludgeon just to get it back to the fairway. Garcia. Little pitch. Up high and adjudged it. He was furious on the tee for his error.
Big putt for Rory McIlroy, this for his par to try to avoid going 2 down. Rickie Fowler, American pair with 2 putts to go 2 up with 3 to play. Yep, that's good enough. That'll be conceded. Well, there was a lot of talk beforehand about Rory McIlroy being the man with the target in his back, the one the Americans wanted to take down. Well, it seems that they've done that.
Well, that was a big win for the Americans because they are reeling. There's no doubt about it. Europe has really mounted the charge this afternoon, and important tee shot here for Jimmy Walker. Rory teeing off here and Jimmy on the even holes. Rory can easily get it out there far enough where Sergio can reach the green. Jimmy needs a big one, as Rickie's not the longest hitter.
Ricochet off a spectator. Unless he gets a very good lie. He won't be going for this in 2.
Garcia and McIlroy have hit just 2 fairways this afternoon.
And you have to wonder about the new driver. Was it a good time to put it in the bag? It would help him to hit this fairway, though.
Oh, that's good. That's long. It's a reachable par 5 anyway, so Sergio Garcia will have no problem getting there.
All right, ready to go here. He needs to descend on it, hit down on it just a little bit to try and take that clump of grass behind it out of play. Not a high ball flight guy, so he's going to try and play a high cut.
Got a lot of club on it. Whoa. What a shot. What a shot that is.
That's just brilliant, isn't it? And for a minute there, I thought he was going to get the little run back down the slope as well. I don't think he's quite got that, but you mustn't be greedy. That was a fantastic shot from Fowler.
217 for Sergio. 202 to the front edge. Should be a nice 3-iron here for the Spaniard. The wind hurting him from the right.
That really is disappointing from Sergio. He's played 2 matches in a day at the Ryder Cup 10 times, and he's never ever been beaten twice in a day. McIlroy magic required, and McIlroy magic produced.
Didn't see that shot. Saw a putt, bump and run, but the little gripper with that much green to work with. Ultimate confidence.
Was a ticklish putt down the slope here for Jimmy. Just a phenomenal shot that Rickie played in there. Just can't begin to tell you how good it was from the lie he had. But this one, if you try and knock it in, you could knock it 5 or 6 feet past really easily. You just have to just get it started and let the slope take it down to the hole. It's a pretty good downhill putt.
Yeah, what do? You're 2 down. You know you can't leave it short. You don't want to make a bad mistake and end the game right here.
Other way around, Tony. US 2 up, not 2 down in this match, of course. And that'll be a half. And there'll now be Dormy 2. Tracer. Engine left. That's okay.
The Europeans will be thinking the Americans will get their 3, so desperately need a 2. Got to take this flag on. Pro Tracer again. What does Sergio do? Oh, he's just hitting a little squeezy poke against the wind, but undercooked it. Full club out.
Very lofted club from just a couple inches off of the fringe. There is a slope about halfway to the hole that Jimmy's going to have to deal with. Not much break in it though. It's just kind of slowish. Actually, late in the day, there's been some growth. You know you're nervous. 2 up, just trying to finish this off. Both reading this one. Rory's gonna have to just pick a spot right of the hole somewhere. I'm gonna guess neighborhood of 1.5 to 2 feet outside right. Just let it feed in. Obviously can't really afford to leave it short, but Rickie Fowler has no gimme.
Oh, it's got a chance. Oh my goodness. What a time to do that. Well, cats and pigeons. Whew.
Unbelievable. You would maybe make that putt, what, 1 in 8, 1 in 10? This was the one. The match is still alive. McIlroy and Garcia could yet get a half out of this. By their own phenomenally high standards. They've not played well today, these two. They lost this morning, and the best they can do this afternoon is a half, but at least they can still get the half.
Straight into the wind here. He hit a very poor tee shot in the morning 4 balls. I don't think he's thinking about that one. He's just thinking about like the one he hit at 16, 2 holes ago. Straight into the wind, up the hill.
Right, but how far right? Ooh. Oof, that's a serious break. Clips the tree, hops out, and you won't know it, but it appears to be a half-decent lie.
Stop, please!
But there will be questions about the new driver, I suspect. Another fairway missed.
Well, Jimmy needs a good one here. It's a pretty wide fairway, actually, up around where that fairway bunker is. Just try and put a nice swing on it, keep it in play, and make it easy on your partner here.
So, both missed the fairway.
I think this is a bit of a gamble here with this club. You've got to put it in the grass. You cannot not hit it in the rough or in a bunker. That's a wicked bunker to be in. It's a long bunker shot out of a deep bunker.
Trying to play a long bunker shot out of that. The ball nestled down. It's going to be quite hard to pick that one out and get it clean and get the control going over a bunker and up onto the top plateau.
Well, great lie over here. There is a tree in front of him. Just has to play a little bit of a draw. Wind into his face, and mostly from the left. It's from 221. Uphill, it's going to play close to 230, 233. Factor in the wind. It's a narrow green, and there's deep bunkers on the right, and there's a big swale. It's all fairway to the left. If you're going to miss it right or left, left is the better side. You're going to leave yourself more green to work with and more options with the lie.
But he asked it to be good. It's better than good. It's wonderful. Well, if they get out with a half here, that will be a Gleneagles miracle for the Europeans. Well, really difficult bunker shot because of its length. He's going to have to hit this so hard. He tries to play an explosion shot. And, well, good, but not up the top plateau. It's always going to be difficult to force it right to the back of the green. Well, he'd love to knock it in. It's downhill left to right. Can he do it for a second time?
Well, may still be good enough. Never really gave it a chance. And somehow Europe have come out of this with half a point, and that'll be a big disappointment for the US. McIlroy and Garcia won the last 2 holes, and the match is halved. Well, I must admit, you wouldn't have given much for their chance when they walked onto the 17th tee, 2 down with 2 to play. But all credit to Sergio Garcia and Rory McIlroy. After defeat this morning, they avoid defeat this afternoon and take a half point. And the match score moves to 4-3 in favour of Europe, with just 1 match left on the course this afternoon.
To watch another Ryder Cup video, click here. To subscribe, click here.